Hi, this is Tim Lockhart with the Lockhart Real Estate Team, Keller Williams Realty, and I'd like to do a short video today to discuss broker compensation. First, I'd like to stress that in real estate, everything is negotiable. If you're looking at a house and just fall in love with that BMW in the garage, well, we can ask for that in a non-realty items addendum, or anything else like the refrigerator or nice riding lawnmower. So just like that, the commission that is paid is also negotiable. When a listing agent goes on an appointment to speak to a potential seller, the seller is obviously interested in obtaining the highest net from their home that the market will bear. Now, the net proceeds that a seller is going to receive is going to be that sales price minus any closing cost and any liens such as mortgages that need to be paid off. The closing cost includes a number of items, including the commission paid to the representation of the seller and the buyer. So why should a seller consider compensating the buyer's broker to represent the buyer? Well, there's a number of reasons. First, it might seem obvious, but if we're able to market our home to the largest potential audience, then we have the best opportunity of obtaining the highest and best offer that the market will bear. So when we market a house for sale, we market directly to buyers, and we also market to other real estate professionals to attract their buyers. If a buyer is required to pay for their representation, then there are certain things that might occur. First, if it's a cash buyer, it might be pretty simple. They may simply lower the price that they're offering based on the compensation that is going to be paid for their representation. Of course, it will result in the same or even possibly a lower net proceeds to the seller. However, a lot of buyers are obtaining financing, and a lot of buyers are getting government-backed financing such as FHA and USDA loans, which require very little down payment, and they may be doing this because they don't have the cash available to pay a high down payment, other closing costs, and pay for their buyer's broker representation. Also, there's another very large group of buyers in our current market, which are veterans, and the veterans are using the VA financing, and the Veterans Administration does not allow the buyer to pay for the buyer's broker representation. Therefore, it must come out of the sales price of the house. So if the seller is not willing to include this, then that will eliminate a large and highly qualified demographic in our area. And lastly, there is now a larger number of non-represented buyers in the market. These are buyers that are not willing to pay for the buyer's broker representation, and they want to represent themselves. Well, it is not commonly known, but about 20% of all the real estate contracts in escrow actually do not close for one reason or another. And this is when both sides are represented by professional representation. When a non-represented buyer is in a contract, the percentage of those transactions that don't close increases significantly. So if you are listing a house and want to attract the largest pool of qualified buyers, it might be worth considering adding compensation for the buyer's agent. This will allow you to market to the largest pool of qualified buyers and potentially obtain the highest and best offer that the market will bear. This is Tim Lockhart with the Lockhart Real Estate Team, and if you have any questions about buying or selling a home, please give me a call or an email and we can schedule a consultation.